Good day, Smiles. So today we are going to be finally digitalizing the drawings we have worked on in part 1 and 2 and hopefully coloring them. So what I think will help quicken up this process is taking obviously a clear photo of, well, the drawings, and then messing around with trying to extract the line art. I mean, clearly I'm gonna... What did I do? Clearly, I'm gonna have to go in and, clean up the line work. But now I don't have to spend time tracing over it all, which may or may not bite me in the butt. There we go. Whoops. I wanted to clean up this background. This is going to seem like a sudden change of pace compared to how the last parts of episode 2 have been. I know, and I apologize for that. I just didn't feel like talking, so I just figured, why not just make them into a speed paint video? And I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. I'm not really sure what commentary to do right now, so I'm probably going to stay quiet until I get to the coloring, and then kind of just explain why I want to do the colors I want, or freak out about how my head hurts because I don't understand digital drawing sometimes. I don't know. Or I'll decide that I don't want to keep my talking in because there isn't too much of it, and I go silent the whole time because I get so locked in that I end up just skipping over it all and muting and turning this into another speed paint, which wouldn't be the worst thing considering the other two are already a speed paint, so it would just kind of fit. Something else I realized, I already have sprites of Chelly and Mania waving. However, they are in my more semi-realism style. And I think that the cartoon look kind of looks better for thumbnails and stuff. And just more like casual videos, I don't know. I like the idea of using the more cartoony Chelly and Mania drawings for not as serious of videos. And then the more realistic looking ones for the more, well, hard tackling videos, like when I start to get into my Chelinaverse, my stories. That'll make sense because my stories are not for the lighthearted. They tackle very heavy subjects, and there's not much humor. Of course there's going to be more humor once I voice act them, but the overall subject matter is not puppies and rainbows. Well, on a technical standpoint, one of them is about puppies, but there are definitely no rainbows. Which you guys aren't going to see that story for a while, because I'm working on my Talama series. Which is spoiler for next week's video. What? No. Now she's a vampire. I can make that little change for Halloween. That'd be so cute if I remember. Oh, now they kind of look like janked up rabbit teeth. Oh. Oh. I was trying to go for those like canine teeth that we have, the like sharper ones in the front. Clearly that didn't work. Another issue that I am realizing I have is I don't know how to do more cartoon line weight. Like, to me, cartoons have more thicker line art, and my usual art style, only the biggest line that I draw is like 12 pixels wide, I think. Usually I use 5 pixels, 7 pixels, and sometimes even 2 pixels. Though 2 pixels might be when I'm sketching. I can't fully recall. I haven't drawn digitally in a while. I can always fix up the line art later. I want to move on to coloring. So, I suppose it would just make too much sense to use the colors I already have on my more realistic, oh, on my more realistic sprites. Ta-da! Okay. Let's move. And just make them both be on the same layer. And we can just move them like right about here. Yep, this would be our color layer. I guess I can't have them on the same one. So this is color 1. This will be drawing 1. Drawing 2. And then duplicate, rename 2. Ta-da! Okay, let's work on the right drawing first. Let's fill in her skin tone. She is a pale as a vampire. Well, maybe not as pale as a vampire. I do have more pale characters, but bucket. And what's good about putting this on the layer above the line art is that when you put it below the line art, look, it's all filled in. And here's, let's move that back up. You know what? I'm going to fill in both of them at the same time on different layers though. Hee. Next, I want to do her shirt. Oh, I'm going to have to go in and add the butterfly. I'm going to have to go in and add the weird distraught flower looking thing. I still haven't quite figured out what that is. I guess this is a theme among my characters. I figure them out as we go. Let's fill in her hair. Her hair looks really red. It's supposed to be more of a chocolate color, but if it ends up more red, that's fine. She'll look less like me, though. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, that one should be good to fill in. And then bucket 2, layer 1. Whoa, maybe not. Where's the gap? Hold on, let's just do gap recognition. Ta-da! They're so cute! I'm gonna have to add a little white here to separate this hair chunk from the other. I'm so glad I chose the easy way to make this video, because I can't stay up much longer. Her hair looks so much darker than in the photo. Maybe I'm just crazy. That's probably it. now to add Mania's yellow. Technically, Mania is two-toned. We're still going to make Mania two-toned, but we're going to add in these little light yellow spots later. I have no idea why I'm getting so tired. Oh my goodness. Yay! Brick! Not yay. Yay! Yeah, okay. I need to color her tongue too. That's gonna be way too bright. Oh no, maybe the bright pink would look good. Oh, it actually kind of does. We're gonna roll with it. Because at the end of the day, it's a tongue. It's a drawing. I need to add her pupils on the left drawing as well. I don't know how I want to go about that. Oh my goodness, I might have to stop for tonight and just finish this off in the morning. Oh my goodness. Hey, if I forget something in the morning of what I needed to do, my apologies. I also gotta fix this real quick, but I am gonna head off. My head is actually hurting. I yawned too hard. I yawned too hard. I don't know how heavy I will go into this white separate thing, because it's kind of like a fine balance, and I usually don't separate my colors like that. I'm still trying to figure out this art style anyway. I'll call this a learning experience and see how I feel about it in the morning. Hooray! I mean, as long as I make them both, like, equal, it's fine. Consistency is what makes an art style. Well, I guess this is it. This is where we're going to stop today. I suppose this will be episode 3. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and may you stay puzzling. Chelly SM Mania.